Sloppy Joe Texas toast. It's what's for dinner tonight. It's Friday night, and that means we're having Friday family favorites. Tonight, it's Sloppy Joe's on Texas toast. So this is gonna go so quickly, especially since I've already pretty much gotten it started. We're halfway done. I've taken my Texas toast, I've thrown it in the oven at 350 degrees, I've got it nice and toasted. Yeah, it's toast, right? Now, I have already taken my ground beef. I have cooked it in my little cooker, which means the grease is down there at the bottom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dump this grease real quick. I'll be right back. I've got a couple ways I dispose of my grease. I either put it in the trash can if there's newspaper or something like that in there to absorb it, or I just throw it out in the woods next to the house. That's usually what I do. Now I'm going to take all that ground beef and just stick it right on in that bowl, and we're going to use that bowl. Now that bowl can go in the dishwasher. I love it. And we're going to take this ground beef right here. We're going to make us some Sloppy Joes. Now, you can make your Sloppy Joe sauce however you want. I happen to really like the Manwich Bold flavor, so that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use 2 cans of that because I've got about 2.5 pounds of ground beef here, okay? All right, now we're just going to spoon that on top of our toast. So these are open face Sloppy Joes. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of garlic salt and just sprinkle that over the top. Trust me. And then where would we be without shredded cheese? Probably not having dinner because we know that's all we eat in this house. So I still have the oven going at 350 degrees. I'm going to throw these in there. Cook them long enough to get that cheese nice and melty. All right, while that one pan is in there, we're just going to go ahead and make the second pan. So I have a little something to tell you tonight. I have been asked so many times about my menu and how I make my menu and where I get my ideas for dinner and my recipes and all this kind of fun stuff. So I have been working with my mentor this week, and we have decided, and I think Dolly is part of this as she's barking in the background talking to us. She wants us to know she agrees. I'm going to sell my menus by the week, by the month. I haven't quite got all that worked out yet, and I haven't quite got a price worked out yet. But I do have the format set. It's going to include the whole menu, and I will add weekends on there as well because I don't usually make a menu for the weekends, but I will include weekends on it. It will also include the recipe and your shopping list. And I'm pretty sure I want to make the shopping list by the recipe because the charm, I guess, in what I do is I switch stuff. So I want you to be able to look at your recipe and go, oh, I'm not going to make that from scratch. I'm going to just buy that pre-made and know the items that you don't need because it goes to this recipe. So if I tell you need 4 cans of tomato sauce, and it turns out 2 of those cans are from spaghetti sauce that you're not going to make from scratch, why do you need 4 cans of tomato sauce? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to make sure that it's by the recipe so you know what you want to substitute out, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's coming, all right? So there's your big announcement. Friday night, you get the big announcement on the new thing I got going on. Lord, if I do not have enough on my plate right now. This is for you. It's all for you, all right? And there we go. Pretty much in the time it took me to make that second pan and tell you my news and clean up a little bit, dinner's ready.